What's up, what's up, what's up, guys? Calling all provers. This is Samantha Rose here, coming to you live from Atlanta, Georgia. I want to talk to you guys about something that has been on my mind, and I've been on the road and I've been driving and I keep thinking about it, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I can't wait to do the Calling All Provers this week, because seriously, when I started with Prove It 2.5 years ago, this is something that really got my wheels turning and really understanding how this business works and how not to get stuck on just one person and how to realize what your full potential is and what your why is. So let me know where you're hopping in from. As we always do, I would love to hear where you're from. Our community is growing at a rapid rate. We are international. We are all over the world. So I love seeing where this team is tuning in from. And let me know if you're watching this live, if you're watching the replay, and let me know how long you have been drinking ketones, because I'm also curious to know about that too. So, hey Lauren, how's it going? Yes, St. Pete. Oh, I wish I was there. So here's the thing, your why. And I know everybody hears us talk about our whys all the time, but there's an importance to this, right? Your why and setting your why, which is hopefully something that everybody has, is something that you need to know is not only about, it needs to be beyond just your financial needs, right? Like, one, figure out a tangible and trackable why, something that you could put on paper or on a bulletin board or even in your mind, something that you can track, because that's going to help with your goal setting and everything. But really dig deeper, right? Like, who are you? Who are you? What were you put on this planet to do? What is your gift? Not just with Prove It, just in general. Who are you? What are you good at? What are your skills? What are your gift zones? What is something that you do that you know, like, oh man, I do this way better than like everybody else? Because we all know that we have something that we tell ourselves that we are like the best ever, right? So like, think about that. Dig deeper than those tangible things. Dig deeper than the things that you can track on paper. Dig deeper than that. And just know that within this community, whatever that gift zone is, whatever that is that you're really good at, that you are like the best in the world at, Prove It has a place for you that you can get highly rewarded for that, right? There is a place for everybody in this community. So whatever your gift zone is, we can help you find a way to translate that into this community. Your gift zone is what you are good at. And that is a major gift that nobody can ever take from you. So dig deep down inside of you and think about, like I said, beyond that tangible, trackable why that is still important, but know what your gift zone is. Know what you were put on this planet for, and know whether it's helping people, helping your family, creating communities for somebody, being a support system, being a mom, being really good at computer stuff, whatever it is, this community, Prove It, is here for you to create that place for you to step into your greatness, step into that gift zone and utilize it to succeed at a higher level, as well as inspire others to do so. Because teamwork makes the dream work, and we all provide so many things for our team, and not just one person is going to be good at everything, right? What's up, Francisco? How are you doing, Meredith? And hello, Kristen. Okay, but it gets even deeper than that. Okay, so if you know what you're playing for, then we can help you, right? So once you know what your gift zone is, or once you at least tell us, we're here for you. We're here to support you. We're here for you on those days where somebody's like, where you might not believe in yourself, or somebody brings you down, or somebody says something to question your belief within the community or the product or whatever it may be. As long as you're sharing those whys and those beliefs and those what you are put on this planet for with us, with your team, with your support system, whoever that may be, then we're here to lift you back up on those days where you might be questioning like, oh man, I don't know if I can really do this, or I don't really know if this product is whatever we get stuck in our head, right? We're here to support you with that. So just knowing those things are so important, and knowing that there's a purpose and a place, like I said, for everybody, not just in this community, but in this world. We've all been put on this planet to do something. We all have gift zones, and Prove It has provided us with the opportunity to step into our greatness and share that with everybody and really just become better versions of not only ourselves, but have our gift zones come up, improve our gift zones, enlighten our gift zones. And we're all here to bring each other up. So don't ever forget that. That is major, 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 and huge. And that kind of is going to lead me into the next most important thing that got my wheels turning. Once I realized that, once I stepped into that, after a couple weeks or a couple months or however long it took me, because I totally stepped in my own way too many times, I then realized that, have you guys ever heard the analogy, like, we're looking for a green M&M? The green M&M analogy is one of my favorites. Natalie Kilborn is actually the one that introduced it to me. And if you don't know who that is, you just listen to the Prove It calls and you will 100% hear her voice at some point in time. She's absolutely sweet, amazing, and she's a badass. But here's the thing. If you just focus on one person, and I'll tell you how this applies, you're going to get stuck forever. I've done it. Everybody's done it. Drop a comment below if you've like totally gotten stuck on somebody or their potential or like your idea of what you think they can bring to the team or the community. And you're like, oh my gosh, I just know this person's going to be so good. And if I just work with them like forever and I show them and I tell them how good they are, they're totally going to dominate at this. They just don't see it yet. But I'm going to help them see it, right? I mean, let me know if you've done that, because I know I've done that like a million times. I think I still do that sometimes, because we see potential in people. We love helping people in this community. We love saying, oh my gosh, this person would be so good at this, and helping them, right? It's in our human nature as nurturers and givers. But here's the thing, right? I'm going to give you a really good example, and hopefully this works. If I were to say, hey, I have a challenge for you guys right now. In the next 48 hours, for every green M&M that you bring me, I'm going to give you $1,000. Ready, set, go, right? What are you going to do? Are you going to, actually, I know what you're not going to do. I know you're not going to ask me a bunch of questions and say, well, like, does peanut matter? Or like peanut butter matter? Or like, does it matter if I get it from Sam's Club? Or does it matter if I make like a whole plan first and I make a map? And does it matter if I do this? None of this stuff matters. I know not one of you guys is going to start asking those questions if I say, every green M&M you bring me, I will give you $1,000, go. Right? People aren't going to ask a bunch of questions like that. I'm hoping not. I'm sure there will be, but here's the thing. What I know you guys are going to do, because all of you guys are badasses, if you're in this group and you're watching this video, you are going to go run, and you are going to go be intentional, and you are going to go run, and you're going to find friends to help, and you're going to go to every gas station. You're going to start ripping open these green M&Ms. You're going to start pouring them all over the table. You're going to start grabbing green M&Ms. You're going to have your mom, your brother, your sister, your cousin, whoever. You are going to go find those green M&Ms. You are going to sit and you are going to sort, and you're going to go through every single bag, and you're going to get rid of all the colors. And guess what? All the other colors don't matter to you right now, right? You're going to have this big pile of M&Ms that you really just like don't care about, because you're going to have this big pile of green M&Ms, and each one of those M&Ms, I'm going to give you $1,000 for, right? Okay, it gets even better. Now, I know you're not going to sit there and say, let's just pretend this is a blue M&M. This is like one of my kids' toys. Okay, blue M&M, I really need you to be a green M&M. I really, really want you to see your potential to be a green M&M, because I know you're a badass and I know you're capable of being a green M&M. And I really just think if you put your mind to it, you'll be a green M&M, like things like that. I hope that's a really good example for you guys. But here's the point that I'm trying to make. Don't get stuck on one person. Don't get stuck on trying to convince a blue M&M to be a green M&M, okay? Statistically proven, there are the least amount in the bag are green M&Ms that you will find. So you will find like 500 million other colors and then maybe like 1 or 2 green M&Ms. Watch, this is real. Go Google it. So focus on those green M&Ms. Don't try to force or convince a blue M&M to not be a green M&M. If the blue M&M is one of those super ambitious blue M&Ms and they're like, oh my God, I really wish I could be a green M&M. I'm going to put everything in my life to be one of those green M&Ms in that pile over there that this woman has taken away, because for some reason that inspires me to be green. Now that blue M&M will take it upon themselves and come to you and ask you for help and ask you for your coaching. Be like, hey lady, I know you're taking all my green M&Ms friends away, but like I really, really, really inspire to be one of those green M&Ms. Is there any way that if I were to like do everything in my power to become a green M&M, would you help me? I'd be like, heck yeah, blue guy, let's go. right? So that's how I look at this business. And hopefully you guys can kind of take this and look at your business like that too. Don't get stuck on all the other colors. I'm not saying that you need to leave your friends behind and not help everybody and meet everybody where they're at, but just know that these green M&Ms that you're looking for are the ones that are going to get you the prize. Your outcome right now is to go get a bunch of green M&Ms. Just go get the green M&Ms, right? Don't waste your time. Don't spend time convincing people to do something that they don't want to do. So knowing your why is going to help you with charging even faster, to go run faster, to go find as many people as humanly possible to open those bags and find those green M&Ms and bring them back to me. So hopefully this helped. I am super fired up. I have done like so many personal development calls today and all these meetings, and I've had so many conversations that really got my wheels turning. But this green M&M analogy is really, I promise you guys from the bottom of my heart, something that took me from my very first prove it like drink to realizing what this business consists of. So it will 100% turn you and your business into a whole new ball game. Love you guys. Great chatting with you. Until next time.